To find out the equation for this ellipse, we have to place it on a plane. And also we have to know the center of this ellipse, so it will be easier for us to find out the equation. To do this, the simplest way to do this is to trace it on a piece of paper and then cut the shape, which is the same thing as this ellipse. Now we have this shape. Now we're going to place this shape on a plane, and we put the center of the ellipse on the origin 0, 0. So if we're going to put this ellipse on the center, on the origin, and we have here 9 centimeters, so these are going to be 9 units over here, and these are 6 from the origin, 6 centimeters, so this is 6 units. This is correspond to -6, and this is -9. Let's also remember the equation of the ellipse, which is x minus h square over a square plus y minus k square over b square equals 1. Since here the hk is the center of the ellipse, since the center of the ellipse is placed on the origin 0, 0, then we have hk both 0, and our equation becomes x square over a square plus y square over b square equals 1. So this is here our equation that we're going to find out. These, to find out the a value is these vertices. This ellipse is elongated along the x-axis, and this is the longer side, corresponds to a value, and we have the a value equals 9. So we have a equals 9, and we have b value, the b square comes from the b value over here, and the b equals 6. And now we just have to substitute the values of a and b in our equation, and the equation for this ellipse becomes x square over 81, that's 9 square, plus y square over 36, that's 6 square, equals 1. And voila, this is the equation of this ellipse. That's it, very simple and easy. To find out the equation of this T-bar handle parabola shape, we will have to use a digital photo and make a grid so we can find out the exact equation. Let's remind ourselves of the equation of the parabola. Let's imagine for 1 second that the x-axis, the plane, the x-axis will go here and the y-axis will go there, and this is the vertex of the parabola, and the equation of this parabola, the parabola goes down, and the equation of the parabola is x minus h squared equals 4p y minus k. H and k being the center, the vertex of the parabola. If we're gonna trace our plane, we're gonna put the vertex on the origin to make it easier for us. And if we do that, the hk are both gonna be 0. So our equation becomes x squared equals 4py. In this picture over here, we can see the grid. We can see here, we put a grid, and this is here, our parabola goes from here to there, and this is the center. That's the origin over there. And then on this parabola we have 2 points, which is one is 5, -2, and one is -5, -2. And to know the equation, this equation, we'll have to plug in one point that we found on the grid over there. The point is, let's use the point 5, -2. And if we do that, our equation becomes 5 squared, that's the x squared, equals 4p -2. We have to find the p value to finish our equation. Now this is 25 equals -8p. The p then equals 25, don't forget the negative sign, over 8. So this is our p value over here. Now we're going to just plug the p value into our equation. X squared equals 4 -25 over 8 y. And this is going to simplify to x squared equals -25 over 2y. Again, this one is going to be -12.5y, and actually this is the final equation of this T-bar handle parabola shape. And as you notice, it's a negative because our p value is a negative, and because if you could see it over here, the parabola goes down, and that's why we have a negative p. So the final equation is x squared equals -12.5y. That's it.